Hey y'all, it's me. It's outside, out here in Chicago, waiting for my girlfriend so we can go eat. Visiting for a little bit. We're actually stationed here, but for the rest of the month. Anyway, I wanted to summarize my first chapter. Going to school was interesting, to say the least. It was really challenging. As some of you may have seen, you had to get 90% on every test that you took, and we had about five tests and then the final. And so if you didn't get 90% the first time, they let you retake it. And then if you didn't get the 90% after retaking it, they would send you home. So that in itself was pressure. We got points along the way if we were late, if we missed 2 points, if we did have to retake a test. We had points for just discipline stuff. You had up to 7 points to get. If you got 8, you had to go home. If you didn't do good on your demos, which were the live demonstrations we had to do to show that we can do the emergency procedures, you would lose a point. So some people left alone on points lost. And then if you didn't do the test right to retake them and not pass the second time, people were sent home. So we started out with 28, we ended up with 19. So it was really rough at the end to see a couple of guys leave on the final. They had been doing good. Well, one of them had never even had to retake a test the whole time. And on the final, the final got the best of him. And when it got the best of him, he missed 8 points, 8 questions, took him under the 90%. Then they gave us a chance to redo the questions that we missed, and we had to score 100% on that part. That's the one where I had to retake. I missed 6 and had to retake just the questions that we missed. And if we didn't get all of them right to score 100%, we were sent home. And I guess he didn't get all of his right from the 8 that he missed, so he was sent home, and he only had 1 point the whole time because he never had to retake any tests. So we had our uniforms, and it was really sad because he really wanted it. That was Nacho. He wanted it really bad, and his roommate, he already had 7 points because he had to retake a few of the tests and lost points on demos. And then at the end, they let him retake the tests on the ones he missed, but he didn't get those right. So it was sad to see them go at the very end after everyone had their uniform, and that was the last step before going on to be flight attendants. So the testing was very strenuous. We had to go 6 days a week, anywhere from 8 to 9 hours a day, and sometimes 2 to 4 hours worth of homework at night. On our days off, many of the days off that we had to study for tests the next day. So we really didn't have a day off to just kind of come down from it all. So it was boot camp for sure. And then getting our uniforms was really a highlight. Jumping down the slide was a highlight. That was fun. I met a lot of nice people. I gained some new friends. Me and my roommate were great. I love her. She's my new family member. Added her on. And overall, it was a great experience. I knew going in it that it was going to be rough. It was going to be demanding. There were a few times that I really got discouraged. Didn't think that I could do it. Thought that I was going to be going home. Was prepared to go home. But thanks to friends and classmates, people pushing you, encouraging you, we all kind of stuck together as a family. They helped me and others to kind of get through the process when it just seemed really overwhelming. So we had to be in class, like I said, all those hours. Then we had roommates. So it wasn't really any alone time, which was the part that I wished we had, just so that we can kind of calm down from being around everyone. But at least I had a good roommate, so I didn't have issues like a few people did with their roommates. Different personalities, of course, different, a little bit of everything. But overall, it was a very interesting experience. If I had to do it all over again, I would not. Heck to the no. Hell no. I would not. It was a lot. I haven't been in school since 1997, so I'm not used to studying. But I guess if I had to do it again, I'd know what the hell I'm doing now. So it may not be so bad. But anyway, that part was cool. We had some great teachers. We had some that we got along better with others, or just their way of teaching. You know, different people learn different ways. Different teachers teach different ways. So some we learned more, or it was easier to understand than some others. But overall, they had great teaching system. They had a great program. I personally would have liked to have more on-the-job training, because when we got ready to do our in-flight service, where we had to be with a trainer to actually go on an airplane with real passengers and serve them, and do our PAs, our public announcements, which tell you to buckle your seat belts, and to do the oxygen, and to tell you all the safety features and things that you have to do. Serving drinks for first class. I heard of Bloody Marys, but I didn't know what kind of alcohol went in them. So I didn't know that. They had a Bloody Mary mix. That was interesting. I'm still not sure how we would do a Hermosa, because they don't have champagne. They have white wine, so I guess you'd make one with that. I gotta ask. But anyway, first class was challenging for me, because I had never done it. So it was really a personal touch to make sure you got jackets for the men or women that wanted to hang up jackets. Make sure you locate it, put their seat number on it so you can return it back to them. Also, you had to remember what drinks someone ordered, so you had to write that down. I confused a couple of them a couple times, but everybody was good sports. The customers were actually really nice. I did 5 flights. I went from Dallas to Killeen, Texas. I ended up in Cleveland. I ended up in South Dakota, back and forth different times. But overall, it was really interesting experience. I did learn with the on-the-job training. Still have some learning to do. Made some bloopers, some mistakes, but overall, it was okay. I'm sure practice can make perfect. We're in Chicago now, trying to, tomorrow we go to our first orientation. We go to our first orientation to find out about the airport, and to find out, I guess, what's next, because we don't have any actual flights right now. So I don't know how long I'm going to be in Chicago. This time I'm based here to the end of the month, but I don't know how long my stay is here. I don't know when I actually get in the air and become a flight attendant by myself, or with another flight attendant. I don't know any of that. I guess we'll find more of that tomorrow, find out more. But it was pretty interesting. I guess I'm looking forward to the challenge, I guess, to see what's next. I was only home for 2 days, and that was the shortest 2 days, because of course there was many things to do after being gone for 33 days. So I look forward to being at home a little bit, or resting a little bit more the next time I go. So we'll see, but everything's a learning process. I learned a lot. I gained a lot. I think I'm a better person because of it. Like I say, got some nice friends. Great experience. I'm not sure where it'll take me, how long My journey will last here, but anyway, that was a summary of chapter 1. And now we go into chapter 2, where I'll talk about the different places I'm going, show you guys some of the different things that I'm experiencing, any breakdowns or happy times or whatever. Try to share them with you guys, so you guys stay tuned. Thanks for the prayers, the encouragement. I need them, and love you guys. Thanks a lot. My ride is here. Hey Pat, say hi to everybody.
Hi everybody.
Pat's here. They live in Chicago, so they coming to take me out. We gotta go eat. And anyway, you guys take care. See you later. Bye.